Alright. Hello everyone and welcome back to Late Night Tips. In this week's episode, I'd like to show you my favorite trick on the Electron Octatrack. It is something that I like to call a probabilistic sequence variation, and it exists to make your patterns more interesting. I personally think that right now with trig conditions, the Octatrack is the most powerful sequencer in the Electron lineup. And it's thanks to 3 LFOs per track, a MIDI arpeggiator, and now with trig conditions we can really take things to the next level. In this tutorial, the Octatrack is going to control my new Behringer neutron. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a full review of the synthesizer. So first of all, I'm going to devote 2 MIDI tracks to operate the same instrument. I have my MIDI track 1 set up to channel 1, and then MIDI track 2 set up to channel 1 as well. Channel 1 is currently where my Behringer neutron is listening, so both of those tracks are going to operate the neutron. Of course I can try and do it on one MIDI track by utilizing previous trig conditions and also micro timing. But by using 2 MIDI tracks, I make sure that everything is super tight and it flows without any problems. Here's a simple beat I have. And now the bass pattern. That's the first one, and the variation is going to be first. I'm going to go ahead and record my bass pattern. I'm going to use track 2 for that. So now I'm going to mute track 2 and record my embellishment. If this pattern keeps repeating, it's going to get boring really soon. That's why, in order to prevent it from playing non-stop, I'm going to apply a trig condition to the first trig of this sequence. And it's going to be a 25% probability. Now I have to apply the previous trig condition to all the other trigs in the sequence. That guarantees that the entire sequence is going to play based on a 25% probability. Let's hear it. So let's hear what it sounds like when both patterns are playing together. That is pretty cool, but that's not what I want. So right now I have to make sure that track number 2 does not play at the same time as track number 1. And in order to achieve that, I'm going to use a negated neighbor trig condition. And right now I'm going to need this trig condition, which is the negated neighbor, to repeat for all trigs in the sequence. And right now those 2 patterns should exclude each other, which means that this track doesn't play when this one plays and vice versa. Let's hear it. So now imagine adding a second synthesizer on MIDI track 3 and bringing it into this chain of events. Another really cool option with this is that you can mute track 1, and then whenever track 1 should appear at 25% probability, you're going to hear silence. Yet another way to introduce some variety into your pattern. And also, if using a probability is just too random for you, you can make it much more controllable if you change the trig condition. Go in here and select fill. Alright, so that's it for this episode of Late Night Tips. It's great to be back and hopefully you'll see more content in the near future. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing to get more tutorials, more gems, and more opinions. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great night and take care.